just because they're always in packs. Like, you end up with 4 or 5 on... I didn't start the timer, what am I doing? You end up with like 4 or 5 on one screen, and it's like, great. But the other thing about wall wights, though, is that if there's no rain to make them agitated, a lot of the time they'll just sort of hang out and won't bother you, which is ideal. Solid pace through there. Like, that's the only reason wall wights are dangerous. And I'm getting a lot more comfortable running filtration, too. There's just like a couple places where the blocks can be that make it really hard. What do I think is the fastest time I could get? I mean, like, I don't think TAS is possible for this game, because if I remember correctly, the movements are, the inputs are, what do they call that, non-deterministic, and that, like, if you do the exact same set of inputs several times, you won't necessarily get the exact same movement, which is an interesting thing about this game that I didn't know, actually. But if you did everything perfectly, I mean, my sum of best is already down to, like, what, a 35? I don't really know how much time is possible to save on Ascension, because I've had a bunch of really slow runs. I've heard hearsay that you can get the jab to happen almost immediately. And I think it's also maybe possible to save time with a controller as well, because you can swim directly at the exit. I'm just really bad with a controller, which is why I play with a keyboard. But yeah, I think, like, if everything is perfect and new tech is not discovered, maybe like a low 35 or 34, but I will never get that. Like, by a human, I think it would be possible to get maybe a low 37. I think low 37 with the route that I'm running is the max possible for a human. Yeah, I honestly don't know. There's a lot of weird behavior in this game. Like, I don't even know that Ascension has a fixed cutscene length. I don't even know that, like, you know that big long swim through the void fluid after the worm grabs you and drags you around? That could take, like, it could even put you in a different position, and you could have to swim farther or, like, swim less distance, depending on where the worm drops you off. Because, like, the rest of this game is random. It wouldn't so fucking surprise me if that was also a factor, right? So, like, all you can really hope to do is get a bunch of decent times all the way to the end and then pray for good luck. And then if you're lucky, you get the world record. Which is why, like, I used to think this was a really good run. Now I'm not so sure. Because, like, stuff like that shouldn't be the defining factor in a speedrun. But, yeah, you know. It's a rough world out there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that, like, at least me, if everything went right, low 37, I think, is the maximum I could possibly do if everything went correctly first time. I really hope that white sticks around. Come back to me. Yes, that was a good grab. Because, like, you know, like, you could have a white spawn on this screen, like I did in my PB, right? You could get that bounce and go right into this tube, you know, you could have, like, perfect bounces through these tunnels, which is really hard to do, but you can keep your speed if you jump at the right times. You know, like, you get every pipe boost, if you get every belly slide perfectly, if you get, like, the really fast glitches, like in this room, if you get the fast ascend in Industrial Zone, like, there's all kinds of stuff that's really hard to do but saves, like, tons of time if you add them up together. Like there's, in this run, there are so many points at which you can just save like 2 seconds just by doing a movement trick correctly. And you'll get maybe like 60% of them in the whole run. It's honestly wild. Which is what makes running this game so fun. Like you can save minutes just on movement alone. And like if you look at the difference between like Applebread's 42, what is it? It's like a 42-32, I think. The way he moves around versus the way that I move around is so different, and that's like basically the difference between our two runs, because he had better luck than I did in that run, but I saved 4 minutes just on like movement, and I also routed a couple places differently, but that was, you know, only like a minute or something save. I got a lot more from Samantha in terms of movement. Her movement is better, but there's also like quirks with the way that she runs the game, I think, personally. I sort of like mix a lot of the pathing that I got from Apple and Samantha, and I've routed some of my own shit too. That was a really fucking loud sound, and it was really gross, and I never want to hear it again. I don't know if that came through on the stream, but gross, dude. Yeah. Yeah, there was a guy, I think, that guy Jerome on the Discord used to come in my chat and he would say, like, I used to run this category, but I would stop as soon as I got, like, to the bottom of depths right before the slow-mo bits. And I'm starting to appreciate why he did that more and more, because holy shit, it is miserable to do the super random ending bit all the time. And I think it's more reflective of how good your run is if you just ignore all the terrible luck. Yeah, I'm not sure I believe in high 36. I definitely believe in low 37. Because you just, like, physically cannot account for all the different luck and stuff in this run. Because there's so much that's improvised, you'll never react to everything perfectly. Which is like the one thing that saves by far the most time. Hello, how you doing? Like, a lot of this game is improvised, which is why I like the run, right? Like, you have a route, but it's heavily informed by, okay, are there lizards in the way? Like, you know, is there a vulture on the screen? How am I gonna bait these guys to get out of the way? Because you're never gonna have a run with 100% perfect luck. Ever. And I think, you know, like, maybe... Okay. If there were no lizards in this game, I could see a 36, possibly. But that's just about the only way I could see it. I don't ever see it happening, personally. Because there's just so many sources of randomness in this game that, like, I don't believe you can get. Also, that was clutch, huh? The fuck out of my life, dude. Alright, I'm going around, fuck it. And it's not even like, there's randomness in the movements. It's, you know, sometimes you do a belly slide and it just doesn't work. Like, sometimes it takes a really long time to get through these pipes. Sometimes you go in right away. You know, there's so many, like, minor sources of RNG, it's impossible to quantify, like, how much time you lose just to randomness in this game. You kind of just have to assume that everybody will have similar shitty luck. Because they do. But that's kind of the nature of the procedural stuff. Like, it's all procedural, so it's super unpredictable. I don't like this. Get the fuck off my screen. Bird bitch. Alright. Now I'm getting Telegram notifications instead of Slack notifications. RIP. when you press the time button early to make sure that you're still under time. I think a 36 would be easy to do. I mean, it already is easy to do. If you had people just like grinding out the best possible splits they could for all splits, like people used to do with Half-Life or Portal. Oh my god, fuck you. Like, I think that could make for an interesting run. For sure. But I don't expect anybody would be willing to do that for Rain World, and like, my sum of best is already a sub 36. Like, I don't think I have anything to prove by putting together a sum of best splits. Because with sum of best splits, like Rain World, you know, come to think of it, Rain World is actually a really interesting game for sum of best splits. Because you could literally take the best split from like every individual pipe, every individual room in the game. It wouldn't even have to be like... Huh, that's actually really interesting. You could have the literal best splits for every room in the game in a sum of best run. As opposed to just like... the splits that I've set out right now. Now I'm really curious what the result of that would be. I really want to know, actually. Because you could just run an individual screen over and over and over and over again. It wouldn't even matter. Like, how fast can you get this wall climb? How fast can you do it every time? You know, like, you could get the perfect split there. Perfect skip there, rather. You know, what if that jump was perfect? That would have saved me, like, another couple seconds. It's just really small shit like that. Yeah, some of all rooms, like, best splits run would be super interesting, actually. I'm really curious about that now. Nobody would ever do it, though. Oh, fuck. I almost got assassinated again. Fuck you. Turn around, bitch. Come on. Fucking Grinch, get out of my way. He wouldn't even have gone for me. He was just trying to get out of my way. I'm pretty sure. Where's this guy going? Huh? Up, apparently. Okay. Really don't trust him right now. It's fine, though. You know, what if absolutely no lizards were in compromising positions anywhere? There's so much time you could save with a sum of best rooms. But there's no way I would be willing to try to put a split on every single fucking room in the game. That would be hell. Okay. That's not a real gold split because it's a new split. Okay, pray for a quick spear. I don't see any. Not immediately, anyway. Oh, there's some. Hell yeah, perfect. Nice. Okay. He was hoping my time's decent, as a consequence. Well, I mean, yeah, best room splits, that would be super interesting, right? Like, you avoid most enemies in every room anyway. There's a fucking spear in here, I'm pissed off. The god jump, I got it first try, holy shit. Alright, well this is a fast pace all of a sudden. Alright, I'm gonna start focusing a little bit more now. Sorry if I get a little boring, but this time is good, and I want to protect it at all costs. Yeah, I didn't even fuck up the skip there. That feels really good, honestly. That's such a hard trick to do. I always end up losing time in here, and I don't know why. I wonder if doing backflips even saves time. I should probably stop it, maybe. That's another gold split. Hell yeah. Love to save time, man. That one is a real gold split. Alright, in before I just die in filtration again. Oh boy, that's a shame. This ladder is sometimes really finicky. I've gotten a lot better at it, but it still fucks you up a lot. There's not really anything you can do about it, you just have to kind of get lucky with it. Okay, good. Okay, don't fuck me on the pipe. The god pipe! Holy shit, dude. Let me get something to grab. Give me something, please. Nice. Okay, that was a really good time, actually. I want a mod that removes all ladders, that would make me happy. I've thought about, like, surreptitiously writing a mod that just doesn't let you pick up rocks. I mean, it would suck for certain parts of the run, but, like, at the very start, when you, like, accidentally pick up rocks instead of flies or whatever, that shit drives me crazy. Come on. Move your ass. Okay, I'm gonna go for the skip here. Peace, bitch. Okay, no pinks on in my way, please. Nice, I got the dive. Hell yeah. This plant always scares me because I've died to it several times. Luckily I haven't lost any amazing paces to it, but it still sucks. Need you to fuck off, thank you. Kindly fuck off. Okay, I lost a little bit of time at the end there, but whatever. Still gonna generally be ahead. What? That was a gold split? What the fuck, dude? What's happening right now? Alright, well, death incoming, I'm sure. If I'm gonna die anywhere, it's gonna be here. Alright. But piss off, dude. That green wasn't a problem. Sometimes that green can really be a problem there. So I'm glad he wasn't, but... It's like this pink is here again. Oh, actually I got through that no problem, wow. Okay. Okay, good. I caught myself there because I wanted to make sure there wasn't going to be an axolotl at the bottom of this. Can I get down, please? What the fuck, dude? I have had axolotls just be at the bottom of that container and kill runs before. So because I'm on a good pace, I took it a little bit safe, but ordinarily I wouldn't bother. Also, I'm like super concentrating now, so I'm gonna shut up. Concentration time. Sometimes I feel like my life would be a lot easier if I just never got good paces and I could just like bullshit on camera. It would certainly be less stressful to run this game if I could do that. Oh my god, I got the pole grab, hell yeah. That's always it feels good when that happens. Yeah, this is a really good pace right now. My heartbeat. Oh shit. Trying to speed along too fast. Come on. That room's always tricky. Oh, hell yeah, I got that trick, hell yeah. Feel good about this right now. I swear to god, if my friend the black there, I'm gonna cry. Bad movement at the end, but whatever. What's happening, guys? What's going on? Watch this worm at the end just fucking demolish my ass. I mean, I'm gonna die infiltration, but it'd be funnier if it was the worm. Shit. No, I don't want to go in there. Down, please. Shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Pog champ. Come on. Holy shit. Do I have a spear in my hands? I can't tell. Apparently. There's another one here though. Come on, there we go. Solid. I got the boost from that. Please don't miss. Oh, thank God. That's always the trickiest jump of this run, I think. And can I get the jump skip? Yes, I fucking got it. Hell yeah. Love to optimize my movement at the very end only, but you know. Okay. Oops, I fucked it up. Whatever. Come on, down. Please. If I get bad worm luck on this run, I'm gonna never forgive this game, I think. I'm always super panicky about whether or not I have a spear in my hand in this part of the game. Oh, come on. Please let me grab it. Please let me grab this. Oh boy. I have to set it up like that. That fucking sucks. That is a really tough thing to do, though. I can't be too upset about that. This is also really tricky to get these consecutive long jumps. Shit, come on. Down, bitch. Come on. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna slow our fall there, and then I'm gonna hold down and right. Nice, we did it. Okay, and boom. Made it to slow-mo. So hopefully I won't lose too much time here. That wasn't my best depths of all time, but it's fine. Yeah, all my descriptions for my PB runs have all just had like Neum in them. I use Neum as a tag. Some of my older runs might not have Neum in them. I should change that. I should put Neum in them all. Because it's always funny. You're absolutely right. Oh, fuck. I'm so nervous. I'm like over a minute ahead of my time. There's no way I don't world record this again, right? Like, surely? Shit, I'm stressed out. I have class early tomorrow, like, I can't be doing this. I'm not gonna forget to jump here. I made that mistake once tonight, not again. Hopefully I'll save some time off that pace. Okay, he's fucking up the rolls, so I guess I'm not trying that too much anymore. Over. Let's go. Solid. What the fuck? Come on, swim, bitch. Move. My visual cue is failing me a little bit. He's not cooperating as much as I want him to. Swimming at the end here is actually really hard. It looks like it should be easy, like you should just be able to mash and get wherever you want to go, but it's actually insanely hard. And really stressful, so forgive me if I miss a bunch. Oops. Starting off great. Dodged most of that, thankfully. That's gonna miss me. Shit. Sometimes these are just like completely undodgeable. Sometimes they aren't though. Those are the ones you want. Ah, this is bad. Miss me. Miss me. Miss me. Miss me. Miss me. The music changed. That was a much better pace than my world record run. Nah, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way I get a 36. Not a fucking chance. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That would be absurd. Ugh. I'm exhausted, dude. What's happening? I'm freaking out right now, like... I don't know how accurate my jab split is, especially for some of Vest. I don't think I'm actually plus 12, because it's a new thing, but... Okay, that was actually short. That wasn't as long as it usually is. For whatever reason. I have no idea why that happens, but... Okay, stop. Thank you. What the fuck? Am I gonna get a 36? Like... There's no way I get a 36. I don't believe that shit. There's no fucking way I'm gonna get a 36. It'll be a low 37. A really low 37. That's my guess. I don't think you appreciate how long this fucking screen is. If I get a high 36, I will scream. My swimming is good. Yeah, no, it's a low 36 for sure. This screen is huge. It's actually a 36. I thought I was a minute faster, or a minute slower than I was. Actually, I just looked at it again. It's a 36. It's absolutely a 36. I'm fucking stupid. I'm gonna get a low 36. I'm gonna get, like, a 36.20, I think. 36.25. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? No, I underestimated it. It's a high 36, but that's fine. That's fucking fine. That's amazing. I got a 36, are you stupid? Like, I'm not swimming right now. Please. What? I thought I was gonna get a low 37. What is this time, dude? Excuse me? Alright. Well, now I don't know what to do. I don't have any time to improve anymore. That is Looney Tunes. This was like the pipe dream time I thought I would never get. I did kinda scream. I'm not gonna scream. My neighbors are asleep, but holy fucking shit, dude. That's a lot of golds. 2 of those are fake golds. Actually, I guess 4 of them technically, but that's a lot of golds even though there are 4 fake ones. That's 5 gold splits, basically. Wow, okay. The worm luck really came in clutch there. For sure.